Okay, Garuda has received some buffs lately which have made her not necessarily stronger per se, but they have made her a lot easier to build. We are still able to do the same things that we have normally been able to do with Garuda, which is, for example, wiping out an entire group of level 135 corrupted heavy gunners. Just like that. Now the thing is, 2 of the buffs that she has received are actually useful, really important buffs, and the other buffs are just visuals and all that other sort of sideline stuff. So the first one that she received is a projectile explosion range effects on the Dread Mirror blood projectile, specifically for the local player, i.e. the person who's actually using the ability. So if you rewind to that previous demonstration, you will see this sort of expanding wave when the blood bomb hits an enemy or when it actually hits the ground. The next one is a slight trim on the bloodletting cast animation. So the bloodletting cast animation currently looks like this. I mean, I don't know, it looks more or less the same to me. If you notice anything in particular, I mean, The next change is that the Seeking Talon's charge time has been reduced by around 15%, so it no longer takes as long to charge it up. Honestly, not terribly noticeable, it is only 15%, whatever, that's fine. The next one is that there has been a motion blur on Garuda's Dread Mirror, which has been quote-unquote fixed, not entirely sure what that's about. Now the 2 changes that actually make a difference are, number 1, bloodletting now gives 35% of your energy as opposed to 25%. Remember, the 35% is not just 35% of your base energy, it's 35% of your total energy pool. This is why we're using something like Prime Flow on Garuda. The reason why this is such a big deal now is that before you basically needed to have all the power efficiency to get like 50% of your energy back. Now you don't need that. Now you just get by with a streamlined. With just one streamlined, bloodletting gives you back 49% of your energy pool, and that's 49% of, in this case, 600 energy, which is nearly 300 energy. That's a lot of energy, and the fact that you're using streamline means all of your abilities use less energy. So that's really, really good. And then of course the biggest change would be the change to Seeking Talons. The status chance has been increased at base from 50% to 75%. That is a big deal, because what that means is before, when it was at 50%, you needed to use something like a Blind Rage in order to get 99% extra power strength in order to get as close as you can to that 200% power strength, so that you can have 100% status chance on your Seeking Talons. By having it changed from 50 to 75% now, as you can see, I'm only using 100 to 45% power strength from Intensify and Power Drift, and that allows me to have a Seeking Talons that already gives me 100% bleed chance. The actual amount of power strength that you need is 133%, so if you're building something for Garuda and you feel like you don't have enough space for her, you could potentially just go with a rank 9 Intensify and a full Power Drift, and that will give you 135% power strength, and thus you will have enough power strength to mass bleed everyone. Okay, so that's Garuda sorted out. Now, the reason why I like talking about Garuda is because she's a real problem solver. So, for example, we have a weapon like Redeemer Prime. If you remember back to my previous Redeemer Prime video, which there might actually be a card on the top right-hand corner, one of the things I didn't like about Redeemer Prime is that it did not have slash procs on its heavy attack, or frankly, any of its gun attacks. With Garuda, you can now get that slash proc easily because Garuda is really, really powerful with Seeking Talons. So here we have enemies affected by Seeking Talons. There we go, slash procs for days. And that's what I want to see on Redeemer Prime, just slashing the living crap out of everyone. Obviously, they have to be affected by Seeking Talons first to be affected by the slash procs. And you can see all of those slash procs, those lovely, lovely, juicy slash procs. The kind of slash procs that make Fang Prime really powerful, the kind of slash procs that make Reaper Prime really powerful, the kind of slash procs that make Distressor Prime really powerful. Now, with Garuda, we can obviously turn something like Redeemer Prime into Tigris Prime, if it was melee. So I guess one more time, just a quick demonstration of Garuda's power. You don't even really need to use any weapons with her, because her Blood Bomb plus those slash procs are extremely powerful. So that is the power of Garuda. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Again, she's not necessarily more powerful than ever. She's not necessarily overpowered. It's just easier to build her now. You don't need to massively compromise on that energy efficiency using Blind Rage. You don't need to massively compromise on that energy duration using something like Fleeting Expertise. You can just get by with Intensify, Power Drift, Streamline. That's it. You're sorted out for the rest of the game. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.